And welcome to part 9 of Chrono, and we are still fighting Magus. He betrayed us and his sister in order for immortality from our glorious, magnificent King Dalton. Anyway, I tried to make this fight, like, it's tough, kind of like the Chrono Trigger version is. I know it doesn't seem difficult here, but it's a lot more difficult in the regular game. But anyway, persevere and you'll do it. You'll win. Magus? Chrono Marl Glen? Where am I? I see, Magus, I believe Dalton had brainwashed you. Yes, Dalton brainwashed him. Like, I know this is a really, really shitty plot device. I know, like, 75% of the plot of this game is really stupid. But I mean, like, I started making games when I was in high school, and I had really, like, again, this is a remake of an even shittier game, which I'm never going to play again. I like to forget that Chrono Chronicles exists. But anyway, he tells us about the Chrono Crystal, which is essentially the essence of time and, the soul of time. And he is letting us know that it resides in the Temple of Ages. It's in the center of, it's in the middle of the world map, and it's surrounded by mountains, and you can't get in there with a boat or anything like that. And apparently, the power of Lavos will unlock the temple so that Dalton can descend into the temple to get the Chrono Crystal, and then pretty much set Lavos free from the darkness beyond time. At the end of Chrono Trigger, when Lavos is defeated, since his existence was cancelled out, he is sent to the darkness beyond time. It's a pocket dimension, which we actually see in Chrono Cross, and we'll actually see that at the end of the game. And the darkness beyond time will also be a lot more extended in Chrono Echoes, and you'll get an even bigger look at the DBT. But anyway, now we have to depart for Terra Tower in order to attempt to stop Dalton from fusing Scala with Lavos. But if any of you have played Chrono Cross, I'm pretty sure you know what happens to her. And basically, the point of Chrono Alter is, like, HP tab, who has the lowest HP? Make sure she doesn't get destroyed. Alright, I'm gonna save just in case something goes terribly, terribly wrong. But anyway, now we go to the mansion in order to steal the boat. Okay, let's see here. But anyway, Magus basically uses Mind Crush, and he's like, I'll give you the boat. Yeah, this was awful. I really should have redone this scene before I released it. My bad. But meanwhile, in the prehistoric, I can't talk today. The prehistoric age, we see our heroes finishing off what is the Green Tyranno, which is actually a dinosaur from Tales of Fantasia. Ouch. Mega Elixir couldn't hurt. Ouchie, 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 ouchie. Yeah, Ayla can do a double attack since she's like... Lucca, Ayla, and Robo's weapons are all locked. And... Robo's dead again. Oi. Now, Ayla's dead. I know some people had issues with this part right here. Actually. Oh, cool. Robo. Okay, I forgot that Robo has Cure too, so that's a pretty useful thing to use in here. Anyway, but just pound on it, use Robo to heal, use Ayla to attack, and since Laka is immune to fire damage because she is a fire elemental, she'll be pretty good at, you know, using items if need be. Oh man. During the development of this game, I really hated writing for Ayla. There was only one line of hers that I like, which is like right before the final battle, and I'll make mention of that later. It's like, anyway, let's go! But anyway, now we're on a boat. But anyway, what they decided to do is they're like, okay, we're gonna go and look for everybody like on top, like where everybody else, where Ayla and not Ayla, but Chrono and Mara went on their date. But anyway, this is a weapon shop and an inn. So if you need to heal, feel free to stay here. I don't need to because I'm ridiculously powerful, and this game is gonna be over in like. I think you can beat it in 2.5 to 3 hours on New Game Plus. But anyway, here we are in Terra Tower. That's right. Sorry, I zoned out for a second. I'm like, ooh, I love this music. But this tower is basically in order to get to the top, which the top of the tower has a very strong connection to the darkness beyond time. It's like this was a little bit inspired by Ghostbusters. It was kind of like, you know, the receiver for all the negative energy. So in order to send Scarlet to the darkness beyond time, they're going to use magic at the top of the tower in order to send her, and once there, Lavos, you know, the plan is Lavos is going to absorb her. But, there are no, I wanted to do something different, just not make it another dungeon. This is a boss rush of the other from Chrono Trigger. Now, this fight, like, all the fights are in black and white. Here we are in Guardia Cathedral fighting Yakra. That's right. I can't remember what he's weak to. I think it's... No, not lightning. Ice? I don't know. I know he's the hardest of the monsters. So, yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah, it's a boss rush, and as you climb up the tower, you know, you fight different bosses, and at the very top of the boss is a pretty cool boss that this will be her last appearance as a boss. I'm pretty sure you all know who she is. Yeah. But, and it's not like it's a boss from a different time period. Hurricane! I love that animation. Yeah. Cool. But yeah, just keep pounding on him. This guy really is the hardest of them, except for Mother Brain, who is the next to last boss. I think it goes Yakra, Hecarim, Mother Brain, then Queen Zeal. But anyway, you beat the boss and the gate opens up for the next floor. So we climb through here. And I'm gonna save real quick. Okay. Alright, well, I will see. We will take on Hecarim, I think, in part 10. See you then.